Stone Cold Steve Austin, Undertaker, will you accept my challenge?
He knows they've accepted.
Listen up, one. Listen up, all. To Mankind and Kane and dear Uncle Paul. Because after tonight, oh, the stories they'll tell about how Stone Cold Steve Austin suddenly fell. But bad news for you, dead man. No, because our team's winning. It's not the end. It's just the beginning. Because look all around you. Steel bars and mesh. They'll break your bones. They'll rip at your flesh. Because at King of the Ring, it's my turn to play. I guarantee, dead man, it won't be a nice day.
I'll tell you what, this is a demonic
And
device.
now,
A demonic device.
Bear's plan will unfold to the whole wide world. Yes, yes, yes.
Paul Bearer said he and The Undertaker were in on this
Will
together.
they accept our challenge? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Well, the cell's in
I don't
place.
think so either, Uncle Paul.
Look at the corporate Mankind with a shirt and tie on. Oh,
Mick Foley doesn't even know who he
It's
is
pretty
anymore.
obvious, Texas, that your Stone Cold Steve Austin is nothing but mouth and no action. And we know what The Undertaker is. Where are they?
I think you ask and
It
you shall
seems to me,
receive.
son, that they're not accepting the challenge.
uh-oh. There he is.
He's walking the walk, he talked the talk, and now it's time to whip somebody's ass.
Making her way to the ring from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds. He's the World Wrestling Federation champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well, I know he's the toughest SOB in the WWF, but is he going to be stupid enough to get in that Hell in a Cell by himself with both Kane and Mankind?
Well, that would be the stupidest thing off. He's the baddest SOB in the WWF. Is the Rattlesnake, but he's not stupid. He's very, very intelligent. You'd be signing your own death warrant to get into a cage with three people, one of them being Kane,
Well,
and the other being Mankind.
I can't believe it.
And here comes Austin's partner.
And his tag team partner from Death Valley, weighing in at 328 pounds, The Undertaker.
So it's going to be Austin and The Undertaker. First time ever, a tag team match in the dangerous Hell in the Cell. And where's The Undertaker? Folks, we're going to stay with you as long as possible. Longer than normal here on USA. Mankind.
Hey, JR, the lights have come back up and there's no Undertaker.
Where is The Undertaker? Could Vince McMahon and Paul Bearer have been right?
Yes, Taker's in on this. He's left Austin to get the hell beat out of him. Right in that cell.
From Death Valley, weighing in at 328 pounds, The Undertaker.
Well, The Undertaker again announced one more time.
I think this is wishful thinking.
What is going on here? Is this a part of the conspiracy?
Oh, come on.
Is this a plan that The Undertaker has concocted with Mr. McMahon
Yeah.
or with Paul Bearer? Or has something happened to The Undertaker?
Look at this. You can blow all the smoke you want. The Undertaker ain't coming out here. This is the brainchild of Mr. Vince McMahon, the smartest man in the world. Go ahead and get in there. Face the music, Stone Cold. Your birth certificate is just about to expire.
And here comes Stone Cold and Mankind. Stone Cold and Mankind face first into the steel.
But look, it's 2-on-1, JR. Just what I told you would happen.
Kane now and Austin fighting outside the
safe in there as long as Stone Cold's on the outside.
Paul Bearer has locked himself in the sanctuary of the cell. A backdrop by Kane on Austin on that steel ramp. Kane and Austin fighting outside. They'll meet at the King of the Ring for the WWF title in less than 2 weeks.
And look at this. Vince McMahon's got to be the smartest man in the world, but here's a second.
Wait a minute! The Undertaker! He was under the ring!
No! Ah!
The Undertaker! Oh, just scores a saddle of Paul Bear! The things that Paul Bear said
Get him out!
about the Undertaker's mother!
Mankind, get in there! He'll kill him!
But Paul Bear's locked himself in the cage! There's no one to help Paul Bear! Austin fighting on the outside!
Oh, no!
The Undertaker is beating the living hell out of Paul Bear, and Kane's trying to find a way in.
He can't get in! He's climbed up to the top of the cell! You're gonna have to rip that cell apart if it's possible!
Kane is trying to get in to save and to protect his father.
And Paul Bear can't get out!
Austin fighting Mankind on the outside. Kane's on top of the cage. Oh, face first. A face full of steel for that heinous Paul Bear.
Paul Bear locked himself in the cell, and now he's paying the price!
Kane on top of the cage, but the damage has been done to Paul Bear, and Kane is ripping and gnawing and pulling at the cage, but he can't budge that steel.
Kane is trying his best to get at The Undertaker, but I think The Undertaker is trying to figure a way to get at Kane. Oh, no!
Oh, Paul Bear has been busted open.
Oh, my God.
The Undertaker has busted Paul Bear from ear to ear.
Oh, this is horrible.
Oh, this, anytime you get in a Hell in a Cell,
He's
this
ripping
is what you get.
He's ripping his face right in that cell.
The Undertaker's trying to shred Paul Bear's face. Austin and Mankind are fighting outside.
Mr. McMahon!
And Kane still can't find a way in to save his father.
Mr. McMahon, if that was your idea, it ain't working.
Paul Bear is being decimated. Paul Bear is being destroyed by The Undertaker. The
Undertaker's kicking that fence and just bouncing poor Paul's head off of that cell. Listen to these bloodthirsty idiots. No!
Mankind now face first. I'll tell you one thing. If this is anything like it's going to be at the King of the Ring in 13 days, what a hell is this not in Pittsburgh?
Paul Bear locked himself inside the cell thinking he was protected. And The Undertaker, oh my God, The Undertaker was under the ring. And now,
Austin's got a seal chair.
oh,
Right on the spine. Right on the spine of Mankind.
and poor Paul Bear is being totally demolished. Look at Kane on top of that cell. He cannot get in to save his life.
Kane is confused. He can't find a way in. Paul Bear, as the King said, padlocked himself in. Boy, that WWF is so unpredictable. And you go, God Almighty, God Almighty, right in the face. Austin has just beat the hell out of everything that's moved.
Kane, you gotta try something else. That's reinforced steel. You're not gonna get through the ceiling of that. Come down.
Remember, it's going to be Kane and The Undertaker at the King of the Ring in Pittsburgh.
Oh no, look what The Undertaker's doing. Oh no.
Undertaker's got those steel steps.
This is the end of Paul Bearer. Oh!
The Undertaker is annihilating Paul Bear, who is a bloody mess. And now Austin's going for Kane.
Oh, no!
The Rattlesnake wants Kane. The
Knock him off.
Rattlesnake wants Kane.
Knock him off, Kane.
Let's get it on.
Oh my God.
Austin and Kane. Austin and Kane.
Look at this.
My God, look at him get it. The Rattlesnake is striking Kane. Oh, what's it going to be like at the King of the Ring?